What's going on, guys? Nick Dark here. So a lot of people have been asking exactly what is included in our course, our lifetime membership. So I'm just going to dive right into it and show you guys everything that you get. So starting with the Discord, right? These are all the free sections up here. Welcome, start here, public, Forex analysis, crypto, testimonials. You definitely want to start here. Even if you are a member, go through this first. Go through the welcome page. There's a lot of key points that we make, certain apps to use, pretty much introducing you to how we run the Discord channel. So start there, go through welcome, then go through start here. It kind of introduces you also to the products that we offer, what you can expect from us. And then you get the public channel. So this is anyone who joins Discord has access to this. This is just general Forex chat. You guys can just talk with each other, converse with each other about, what you're looking at, your Forex journey. Pretty much anything goes in here. And then you have Forex. So these two are both free chat channels for everyone who joins. This one is just meant for more chart sharing, so it doesn't cloud the the public just discussion. So this is where a little more Forex can be discussed in depth. People just share charts, their ideas, their weeks, just sharing images and pretty much what happened for them this week. Next is analysis. This is where we'll post all of our analyses. So this is basically after the Sunday market blitz, we'll take all of our analyses, we'll throw them in here, and then we'll also post updates along the way. So like you have an AU update, you can see AJ update, EJ update, another EJ update, notifications and updates as far as live trading sessions that happen Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We'll let you guys know in here. If anything changes, this is also kind of where that all falls in. So this is a one-way chat. This is just from Angelo and I. We'll just share all of our analyses in here for you guys to review and stuff. So it's very, very clean and so it doesn't get cluttered. So we don't do it in here, so you don't have to be constantly scrolling back looking at stuff. It's very clear and easy to see. So next is the crypto section. Next is the crypto section. So this is pretty self-explanatory. This is just where crypto charts are shared and discussion on crypto takes place. Then there's some testimonials. So if you guys want to read a little bit on us, what some of the members are saying, this is where you can do that. Again, these are all free. Next is the premium members section. So these are all the paid channels. And this is, if you are a lifetime member, this is where you'll get access to all of this for life, including any updates, any other channels that we may add. You guys have this for life. So members, this is where everyone who's a member can chat. People who are discussing where they are in the course, certain things with our strategy, kind of like more advanced stuff, things that only pertain to the course and our strategy. So this is where a lot of good stuff goes down. A lot of members are helping each other in here. People are sharing, signals that we've already put out, comparing their personal analyses. So this is definitely a really big chat, super, super helpful. Everyone in here, is a member again, and is helping people. Big support system in this. So this is a good one. That's members. Next is signal. So this is kind of like a three-piece. There's like three parts to this basically. First is the premium analysis. Right, so this is basically the next step, after the 4-hour analysis, after the Sunday market blitz. This is when trades are getting closer to execution. So this is like lower time frame stuff, 1 hour, 30-minute, when we're getting real close to that execution, getting real close to taking a trade. That's where we'll post charts in here, let you guys know that we're close, what we're looking at, give you a trade path, trade idea, and with a little description. And then next is, this is just general premium signals chat. So this is basically showing you how to set up trades, what risk you should be using, and just keeping you updated on anything that we think you should be aware of. So also some new stuff gets dropped in here as well. Just educational stuff. Like here's a correlation table for reference on which pairs are mostly correlated. So stuff that's just going to benefit you, in the signals room. So this is a one-way chat. And then so like it also gives you updates. So like last week, we were able to take advantage of a few positions later in the week with more size in order to get our accounts going in the right direction to close out the month. So, we just give you updates on, previous trades, right? And, where they stand and the status of them now. So that's always good to have. Makes it really easy to follow. So you're not like kind of scrambling to, see which trades are still active, what had happened with these trades. We let you know in this premium signals chat. So then the actual signals come into play. So every single trade that we take, we place in here, right, with a chart, with stop loss, adjusted risk, a recommended risk, and certain TP levels. So this is we'll post a chart every time. So it's very you know when a trade is coming because we make you aware of it here, and then as it gets close to execution and actually executes, we'll drop it in here. So this is super, super important the way we have it structured. Super easy to follow. It's definitely an educational tool. It's also, it's like a learn and earn tool. But you can definitely just follow along and kind of just see the logic behind these trades and where we're coming from and how we break it down and find these trades. So super important stuff. Again, these three kind of work together, right? Next is fundamentals. So this is really important too. So every week we'll give you a general overview of fundamentals, right? Monday, you can see it here, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're breaking down all the news events, all the key news events, and then we'll give you updates along the way throughout the week. As how they play out, how we interpret them, if anything changed. We'll basically just break it down, already interpreted. We filter out all the crap, and then it's basically giving you the meat of the news event, and then keeping you updated. So definitely good read in here. You'll learn a lot about fundamentals. So just be aware. Sometimes we'll give out little long-term signals as well. So just as bonus stuff. But this is definitely a huge channel right here. If you're not familiar with fundamentals, you're going to learn a lot for sure. So that's really good. And that's just the Discord server. So next we get into the actual course. So again, this is it's a few weeks. There's well over like 100 hours worth of material in here. It's a lot, but again, it's very structured. It's not rushing you into anything. If you're a lifetime member, you're going to have this forever, as well as future updates. So there's really no rush. You go at your own pace, take notes, watch videos multiple times, make sure you're not skipping over anything. And again, it's we start off pretty easy, and then it gets layered and more complicated as the weeks progress. So week 1 is pretty much just an intro to Forex. Let's just dive right in, kind of skip through these. We'll do a quick overview. So yeah, this is just me introducing you to our community. Full course overview. There's a video here you can go through. Forex League community. Again, introducing you to the Discord. Giving you the Facebook group link, Telegram link, YouTube channel link. Then you can schedule your welcome call. So every single member who joins gets a welcome call. That means you hop on, Zoom or Discord with either Angelo or I. Both of us or one of us, and we'll pretty much give you this entire walkthrough. And then we'll start getting into more of what Forex is, introducing you, major market hours, times you can trade, what's traded exactly, major market pairs, getting you familiar with some of the terminology, different types of analysis. So this is just, again, very, very basic in the first week, just kind of introducing you to what Forex is and, how we're going to, start learning about it. So week 2. Week 2, the first part here is live market sessions, and this is essentially just reminding you that we go over all the pairs that we're going to introduce you to for the week, each week. It's called the Sunday Market Blitz. So at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 5 p.m. Again, it says right here, live chart breakdown, over 10 plus pairs, discussing trend analysis and potential setups. So that's what we'll do every weekend. We'll do our analyses and then we'll present it to you, getting ready for the week so we're all prepared. This preparation over the weekend is so key. You're not just going to jump into the market blind without knowing what's going on, without having an analysis prepared. So that's exactly what this is here. And then throughout the week, we'll kind of keep you updated with these analyses. We'll check in Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday with these live trading sessions at 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll drop the links in the Discord. So that's free. So anyone, even if you're not a member, you can still get into that. Definitely super, super key, super powerful. Again, we're pretty much just there guiding you, along the way, what's happening in the market, how we're, either sticking to our analysis or changing certain things, what's basically just dissecting the market, on a day-to-day basis, intra-week. So that's really, really important. Next, we'll go over certain applications, setting up MT4, setting up TradingView. Not terribly long videos, but again, very, very important, as these are the 2 main programs you will be using. Then we'll also go over certain broker setups, how to set it up on your phone, and also, with them, so you can then deposit money or set up a demo. Then we're going to start getting into some of, actual trading, on a chart. So first thing is first, we're going to cover market structure, support and resistance, trend lines, supply and demand, Fibonacci, which is a main tool that we use, as well as time frame correlation. And each of these has a quiz. You can see that down here, there's always a quiz. So it kind of reinforces, you can see how much you, retain from each lesson. And, it kind of breaks it up. The quizzes are fun. It's very, interactive. So, each lesson has a quiz. And then, for week 2, everything you just learned, we give you some homework, which is basically just reinforcing, again, everything that you just learned. And if this does seem a little confusing, we have added videos on how to go through it exactly, so you can practice and make sure you actually know everything that you just learned in week 2. So these are pretty long. This one's an hour, this one's an hour. Definitely go through those. Again, you should be taking notes through the entire course. Let's see, again, week 3, just reinforcing that, or reiterating that we have these two live trading sessions each week, or these two different types. So the Sunday Market Blitz again, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, the actual live trading sessions. And then you can start scheduling one-on-one. So this is the really, this is a big thing that we're really proud of, that we can offer to you guys. We're excited to offer to you guys that not many other communities can do. Each week you can schedule a one-on-one, and it's literally that. It's a one-on-one. You can jump on a call with us. We'll go over any questions you have, specific lessons that you're struggling with, and we'll pretty much just guide you, again, even further. It's just that extra level of guidance, that support that we can offer you guys. So it's really, really key. Definitely utilize this. I know there's a lot of members. Some members schedule every single week. Some don't. Some will do it here and there. So it's up to you, but definitely a big tool you can utilize. And again, not many communities offer that. We're actually the only community I've seen offer it. Especially so frequently, every week. So very, very interesting and powerful tool. So next is identifying the trend, more technical analysis stuff. We're getting a little more, in detail now. It's getting a little more complicated. This is more or less the, second layer of it, intermediate now. So top-down analysis, we start getting to identifying the trend. Still giving you guys a quiz with each lesson, going over entry zones, entry examples, going over index analysis. So if you guys, this will seem really familiar because, every week I'll go over DXY, the analysis for DXY, and kind of showing you guys how that plays a big effect in the market and how in our strategy as well. So again, not a terribly long lesson, 6 minutes on this one, pretty much just breaking down, why we use it and how we use it. And then there's a quiz associated. Pattern recognition, this is a big one in our trading. So again, another quiz. Convergence, which is pretty much tying week 3 and week 2 together, just kind of bringing it all together onto the chart into one video. Next is the trading plan. So this, I definitely recommend printing this out before you even get through, week 2. Print this out. It's 35 pages. It's essentially the entire course in, trading plan form. So again, 35 pages, and there's a video that breaks this down as well, 10-minute video. Super, super important. Definitely print that out. Then we'll also go over the trading journal. We'll give you an example of how to set up a trading journal. If you just click that, it brings you to Excel. And you should be, when you do get to the point of trading, you should be journaling every trade in the beginning. And also as you advance, you want to keep track, because if you're not keeping track of your trades, you won't potentially be able to learn from them. So it's definitely a really big tool to journal your trades. We get into that a little more on week 5. So next is week 4. Again, just reiterating that we have these live trading sessions. Again, you should be scheduling one-on-ones. So now we get into some of the more technical stuff, meaning advanced, like risk management. A lot of math involved. Not terribly hard, but something that's super important that will impact your trading. So risk management is huge. Again, there's a quiz, kind of like the do's and don'ts of trading. Kind of like the, basic stuff, like you shouldn't be trading with 80% of your account in one, specific trade. And we'll kind of show you and break that down and how we make sense of it and use it in our strategy. Also maintaining orders, and then back testing. So this is basically, we show you how to practice. So instead of, wasting time or, wasting years of just trading live and, figuring out, if your strategy is working or not, you can condense, a month's worth of trading into an hour, and we show you exactly how to do that. That's called back testing. Then you will get into fundamental analysis overview with a quiz, lot size calculation. So this is, again, just more like technical stuff, the math behind it all. And then, homework with this entire week 4 homework. So you'll understand what all this means, again, once you get through this. This one's not terribly hard, but again, it is important to always practice, so that's why we have it. And then week 5. So this is all psychology training, all audio files with quizzes. We'll cover greed, fear. It's a personality quiz to figure out what your trading style is. Super important, because again, how do you know what kind of type of trader you are? So that's why we've incorporated this quiz, more or less a personality test. And then we'll get into some more audio files, going over revenge trading, the benefits, pros and cons of a demo account, trading plan, journaling, daily habits, setting goals, knowing when not to trade. So pretty much all psychology training. Very, very key. None of them are terribly long, but definitely interesting. Again, I've never really seen anyone else set up a section in their course, or offer something like this in their community. So really, really important stuff Definitely go back and listen to them as many times as you want. Again, if you're a member, you have lifetime access. So go at your own pace. There's no rush whatsoever. Then we also have some books for you guys to check out. And then this is the important stuff. So we have webinars. This is like the bonus. It's like bonus stuff, but it's also super important because, again, it kind of goes over everything that's in the course as well as like answering certain questions. So yeah, there's 25 of these webinar videos always being added to. Some of them are like 30 minutes. Some of them are an hour. Very, very important. These are just, past webinars that we've held where we've answered, tons of questions, gone over tons of examples, both, from the course and from, recommended from our Discord or from, members in the community. 25 of these, so there's definitely a lot. Take notes through those as well. There's so much value in that. And then on top of that, we'll offer, weekly trade reviews. So we'll go over the best trades for the week that we spotted. We'll go back and review them. Kind of break down the logic behind taking these trades, how they played out, how we managed them, and how we ended on these trades. So there's so many here as well. Again, we're always posting trade reviews each week. Again, and on YouTube as well. Like there's some free ones. There's some that are only for our community. So there's content all over, guys. Tons of value. And yeah, so there's a bunch of these. And then at the bottom here, there's a little bit of downloadable logos and wallpaper and whatnot. So that's the course. Again, very, very long. Don't feel overwhelmed, but go at your own pace. So that's pretty much it for the lifetime membership, guys. It's definitely a lot to go through, a lot of value, and again, it's always being added to. If you are a lifetime member, you have access to all of this and future updates. So there's definitely a lot here, and that is lifetime membership. So thank you, guys. And I'll see you in the community.